In the previous episodes, we left you here in Kachikau where we were deflating our tires, and this is where we are picking up our trip this time. So last time we went through Wangi National Park, we also visited Vic Falls, Kasane, did a boat trip, and also went into the Chobe National Park. Here we are, dropping the pressure down to 1.2 bar, and trust me, it's one of the most important things you can do before tackling the deep stuff. Dropping the pressure gives your tires a wider footprint, which means better traction. You float over the sand instead of digging in, and if you've ever had to dig yourself out under the African sun, you know exactly why this is important. From here, there are no tar roads, no fences, and no noise. Just endless stretches of sand and bush. It's the kind of driving that makes you feel small in the best possible way. Out here, you're completely surrounded by nature, free from the constant hum of civilization. And every trip through this part of Botswana somehow changes you. We've been here 4 times now, and every single time it feels completely different. You leave a little lighter, a little quieter, and somehow more connected to the wild around you. Thobolos Bush Lodge has become a special place for us. A little piece of magic in the middle of nowhere. Andre knows this area like the back of his hand. He spent the last couple of years exploring every hidden track, every secret waterhole, and every spot that most people just drive straight past. He got a few surprises up his sleeves on this trip too, so stick along, subscribe, and don't forget to like our videos. The road from Kachikau to Thobolos isn't far, maybe around 30 minutes to an hour depending on conditions. But please don't let that fool you. The sand here is deep. The road runs straight like a ruler. It's actually an old cut line, but it's not an easy drive. There's one notorious dip along the way where most people get stuck. But this time, we got lucky. Everyone made it through without a single recovery. Last year, this whole area looked completely different. It was bone dry, no grass, just dust and skeletons scattered across the plains. You can actually go back and see it on one of our previous trips. We've uploaded the video to YouTube, so if you want to check them out, I'll put the link in the description as well. Animals were struggling for water, short tempers all around, and that harsh reminder of how tough nature can be out here. This year though, the bush feels alive again. There's green pushing through the sand and the air feels way softer, and even the animals seem calmer. That's the beauty of this place. It changes constantly, and it changes you right along with it. So as we stroll towards Thobolos once again, I have to ask this question. Are you coming along? Are you coming along with BBT Adventures? We are back and we are visiting and traveling through Botswana and Zimbabwe. Some of the places on the screen is where we will be visiting. So in this 5-part series, travel along as we show you some of the most amazing places in Zimbabwe and Botswana.
Pangolin scales or any other precious African flora or fauna products. Just drive on by.
Okay, nou vir almal hierso. Baie dinge het gebeur op die toer tot nou toe. Dis nou tyd om ontslae te raak van alles. Nou hierdie boom.
Dis die boom.
Dis die happy boom, die attitude tree. Reno, lees ons klippar daar asseblief.
The attitude tree. All vehicles please stop, climb out and hug the tree. If you have a bad attitude, please leave it here for safekeeping. If you no longer require the bad attitude once you leave, the attitude tree will gladly dispose of it for you.
Daar sê, kom druk.
Hakkie tree, maar kom.
Okay, gaan julle almal?
Jy klaar? Okay, kom ons haak
Ek
hom.
het nie 'n migraine vanaand.
Jy soek nie migraine nie. Right, ons het gehak.
Kom.
Okay, Mampa.
Man, back again. Keep it. Please, keep it. Daar sê.
This is cool. The sunsets at Thobolos are truly amazing. When you arrive here at this particular campsite, you get to hug a tree upon arrival. You get to see and experience this amazing natural landscape around you. We had the privilege this time around to stay very close to the watering hole, meaning that we had action all through the night. The sunsets here are exquisite and the area amazing. If you look to the right, you will see that animals are starting to come closer so that they can get a last drink before the sun finally sets. This is an experience of a lifetime. Animals come throughout the night drinking. You can hear them while you're sleeping in your tent, and there's usually a lot of commotion when elephant herds come through to drink.
We're having Tanisanki's poiki tonight. It's going to be absolutely amazing after a long day of stressful driving. There we go.
Good morning from Thobolos. This is our second day here, and it's also a full day with lots of adventures. We're going to quickly take you around the facilities so you can see what it looks like at this campsite.
Clear? Okay, so this is the bathroom for the men at Thobolos campsite. Got a toilet on the side, nice shower, very hot water every day. Everything is on solar, so quite nice. If you walk around here, you will get to the place where you can wash your dishes. And then left and right on the other side is also female and male bathrooms.
There we go. So if you look over there, you will see that's a new hide that was built within the last year. Last year when we were here, that was not here. So they've been making some good improvements. There's also some chalets over there. What I think they charge $350 US dollars a night. So you can also stay there if you want to. Our campsite is over here. And if you look to the left, you will see the rest of the campsites here at Thobolo. The facilities are very clean here. The campsites are well equipped. There's a fire pit. Most of them have shelter as well at each stand. And if you look there across the water, you will see there's some eland there drinking water now. It is just amazing to think that these animals are a couple of meters away from where we are sitting at our campsite. We sat here for about an hour, just chilling, looking at the animals before we started venturing out towards the Linyanti River. We hope you enjoy this next part. It's a lot of driving again to get to these spots, but it is well worth it. We've just arrived at Last Eden Safaris. This is a camp that we frequent quite regularly, but this time around we don't have enough time to stay here, but we came here to have a little picnic and just to kind of show what the facilities are like as well. So you've got your viewing deck here for where the elephants will come and drink later in the evenings, and then there you will see there's 3 chalets that you can book out, or tented camps that you can book out then as well. So quite a nice place to come and stay for a couple of days if you just want peace and quiet. Last Eden Safaris is probably one of the most remote locations in northern Botswana. You can hire or rent out this entire campsite for you and your fellow campers. Last year we had a group here of 27 people and they camped and stayed in the chalets all together. Peace and his team will set up everything for you and will make sure that your stay here is one of the best. It is serene. Loads of elephants and buffalo come through at night to drink water. So if you want to book this campsite, please visit our website at bbtadventures.co.za or leave a comment in the comments section and we'll get back to you so that you can have a slice of the Last Eden safaris. A very short distance from Last Eden Safaris is where we will have our picnic. This is probably one of the most beautiful spots and it's also at the very edge of Botswana. So you are overlooking the plains and into Namibia at this picnic spot and it's just fantastic. Loads of animals migrating here or moving around. So we hope that you enjoy this ride as well as our beautiful picnic spot.
There we go. So we are at the Linyanti marshes or river. If you look over there, you can see some zebras in the background and we are busy having a picnic. Tanisanki is making some borscht and some relish and eggs and toast for us. Everyone's having a little bit of a vodka and we are just chilling here in the northern parts of Botswana.
Morning or afternoon, I would say. Yes, it's about past 12 now. We are so privileged to be here at the Linyanti River. You can see the river and plains behind me. And we stayed over at Thobolos last night and it was fantastic. We saw two hyena coming to the waterhole. And this morning we were privileged enough to see some eland coming. 20 of them, warthogs, impala, blauwille bears, and zebra. So here behind me is Namibia, and the Linyanti channel or river is just behind us, and I think there's some zebra that way. If we can maybe zoom in there. Yes, it's indeed a privilege to be here. We enjoy it very much and we are looking forward to our road back to Thobolos with some nice sceneries.
So we are at the Linyanti River. This is some zebras in the background, and we are busy having a picnic. And Frankie is making some borscht, some relish, and eggs with toast for us. Everyone's having a little bit of a
We sat here for about 2 hours, had a beautiful picnic, and just stared at these amazing creatures coming by. We probably counted over 100 zebra making their way from north to south into Botswana. It was a fantastic experience. It was all very calm and very chilled until something startled them and they just took flight and started running. It was quite the experience and we would definitely come back here again to experience this wonderful, wonderful place. We unfortunately in the next clip saw an elephant which we thought was first sleeping, but upon closer inspection we realized that it is probably no longer with us. We also had a look to see if they still had their tusks in, but everything was still intact. So we informed the authorities and they then set out later that afternoon to go and see what had happened. Whether it was poachers or not, we are not sure, but it was indeed a sad sight to behold, as it doesn't look like the animal was unhealthy or anything like that. So the authorities were informed and they were on the scene later that day. We started making our way back to Thobolos, where we are staying again tonight. So we hope that you enjoyed this drive, and yeah, just look at the beautiful landscape around you and immerse yourself in that. It is just fantastic here in northern Botswana. There's a place we stop at every single time we come through northern Botswana. This quiet acacia forest that's somehow become a part of who we are. It's nothing fancy on a map, just a stretch of trees standing tall in the middle of the bush. But for us, it's one of the most special spots on the whole route. The acacias here feel ancient, almost protective. They feed the animals, give shade in the heat, hold the soil together, and somehow they feed the soul too. Every year when we drive through, we pull over for a minute, just to take it in. The light filters through the branches, the air goes still, and it feels like the whole world slows down. It's a reminder of why we love this place so much, and why it's such a big part of BBT Adventures. These trees have become our symbol. They're on our shirts, our stickers, our gear, not because they look good, but because they mean something. They remind us of resilience, of connection, of the wild beauty that keeps pulling us back here time and time again. So whenever you see this acacia on our merchandise, this is where it comes from. This forest right here, a place that's quietly shaped our journey and somehow holds a piece of our hearts every time we pass through. And just like that, our first full day at Thobolos has come to an end. We've arrived back at the campsite. Now, we are going to drive through the campsite so that you can get a good lay of the land. When you enter through the gates with the elephant skulls, you will see right in front of you is the reception as well as the chalets where you can stay at. And then on your left-hand side, there's also a swimming pool. So do not forget your swimmers or your bathing costumes so that you can also enjoy the facilities here. Once you've passed through these gates, you will see that on the left hand side is your ablution blocks. Now, I've mentioned earlier in the video that there's a fully equipped showering room as well as toilets, and everything is well kept and maintained as well. There's quite a number of campsites here, so if you are looking for the prime spots, I will suggest that you book early so that you can get a campsite close to the front, because that is where all the action is happening. On the left hand side, you've got the ablutions. Right in front of you, you've got the viewing deck as well, so you can go up there and look onto the watering hole where all the animals are coming to drink as well. This is our campsite. So on the right, we've got Rendu and Sankey with the caravan. On the left, we've got our two Ostens as well, which my mom and dad, Andre and Audrey, is staying in, and myself and Michelle as well in the Ostens then. We do not have much planned for our last evening here. We are going to make a beautiful Durban curry for everyone to enjoy this evening. So we'll be getting on with that, and then also just take in this beautiful surroundings that we are finding ourselves in. It's been truly an amazing experience going to Last Eden Safaris as well as to the Linyanti River, where we had one of the most special picnics as well. The zebras that came through was just amazing. We really enjoyed that, and having the opportunity to drive through that acacia forest again is always special. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and for keeping this channel alive. We want to thank our sponsors as well for once again making it possible for us to travel through northern Botswana and Zimbabwe in the most beautiful fashion possible. So, lots of new adventures coming up in the next episode. We are now going to sit back, relax, and enjoy this beautiful experience. We want to thank you for continuing to support us, and we will see you in the next episode.